Believe it, it's 2022. I hope it's better than 2021, but 2022 is starting off a little bit weird. But welcome. Welcome to Sunday Nights Live with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. Trying to clean my glasses. So we're going to give it a minute. It is 8:59. It's on like a whole 2 minutes early. So we'll wait for some friends to come on in, probably from Joe at Garden State Gardeners. And we will get this going. We have one person. Hello, Happy New Year. I'm trying to wear a hat tonight. Okay. Was one, now it says 0. Probably Jay that pops in, pops out. So yeah, craziness. Really was hoping. Where to begin Homestead? Hello, my friends. Hello, Melody. Happy New Year, my friends. Same to you. I was over here talking to myself because I was like 2 minutes early. Crazy. I'm hoping 2022 is better than 2021, but it's already starting off a little crazy. So, how are you and how was your new year? I think people are just getting out of Garden State Gardeners live, so we're going to have to give it a few minutes. I spent my first New Year's Eve, honest to goodness, first ever, alone, by myself. I didn't do anything. I stayed here. I was playing around with my new laptop. And let me think. I hung out in some lives. We were all good, waiting for snow tonight. Yeah, where do you live exactly again? Because they're calling for snow here in Pennsylvania starting at 4 o'clock tonight. It could be anywhere from 1 to 4 inches, which is like nothing for here. Hello, Carla, living a rogue life. Happy New Year, my darling friends. Did you see my video on the ricer that I got from my friend John? I did a quickie video. I was in a pair of white sweatpants and I was wearing your shirt, Carla, because I got it. Love it. Kentucky, we hardly get any snow. Hello, Voon. Happy New Year's, darling. Yeah, so Carla, I got your shirt. And yes, at Where to Begin Homestead, they're saying we're supposed to get snow starting at 4 o'clock tonight. I don't know if we really will get it because we've been warm here. So I don't know. This weather's just crazy. No, I missed it. I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, my friend got me this, which I was like, okay, it's just me and my roommate for New Year's dinner this year. It was really eerily foggy here. So even though, okay, both my sons, my youngest, Jarrett, had pink eye like a couple days prior to New Year's Eve. So he went to the doctors. He had pink eye in one eye, beginning in the other eye. So he stayed home with his girlfriend. He was on an antibiotic. And his best friend lives upstairs, same place. So they hung out. I'm perfectly fine with that. And then Johnny had a little get together at his house. And he was going to come over for New Year's Day dinner. But I'm kind of glad that he didn't, because I wouldn't want them to drive in the fog. So I did just a little batch of mashed potatoes to go with the pork. And I used my new gift. Hello, Shelly and Anthony. Happy New Year. And so I quickly did a video to show you how to do it. The only thing I forgot is to sit it on a bowl to make it easier for myself. I just figured that out after the video. But yeah, I was wearing your shirt and I said in there like, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just wearing white sweatpants and the shirt that Carla sent me, which I love. So yeah. Yeah, you'll have to go back and watch it. Let's see. I think the video says something like my new gadget that I love, Carla. Okay, I grew up in PA. We went to school with 6 inches on the ground. Here in Kentucky, they get less than an inch, and school is closed for 2 days. I know, isn't that something? I mean, I grew up Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania, near the ski resorts, and we would be walking with snow up to here, and honey, they didn't cancel snow, and I took a school bus. My school bus ride was like an hour. So, just crazy. But But Happy New Year, Shelly and Anthony. How are you, honey? And Voon, how are you? Welcome to the 2022 live stream, Shelly says. My computer just fell on the floor. Didn't break. Phew! Thank God. If that was like the new laptop I got, I would have a heart attack. Hello again at Voon. Chris says hello. Hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Good to see you. Hello, Chris. Hi, Voon. Happy New Year. 40 and broke. Hello, how are you? Hello, got this playing in the background. Just wanted to let you know I'm here. Sounds good. Sounds good. Don't forget, thumbs up. Anyone that comes in or goes out, greatly appreciate it. See you and hear you fine, Melody. Thank you, Chris. There's Living a Rogue Life. Beam me out, Mr. Scott. I haven't seen you in quite some time. I am cool to chill in here. All right. I don't know. Where have you been? And have you been okay? Hello, 40 and broke. Happy New Year, everyone. I don't know that one, Boone, so you might want to handle that. I know there's been a lot of people getting a lot of like trolls coming in, so we'll see what happens tonight. Mrs. Southern Boy Prepper. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome. Sunday Night Live. We're just going to chit chat, talk about everybody's exciting New Year, how crazy 2021 was. I don't know. Boone says I did, Melody. Okay, thank you, Boone. Yeah, I'm really hoping that 2022 starts off better, but let's just get into it. Agreed, she says. Mrs. Southern Boy Prepper. What is your name? Do you mind? Because I kind of tend to, I forget people's names. So if you want to share your name, feel free. Mel, are you in Shed Wars? Who's that? That went too fast. Where to begin Homestead? I was in Shed Wars, yeah, for 2021. Apparently, I don't know, Voon, do you know this or not? I don't care who's eavesdropping either. They disclosed the winner without saying a name, and apparently it was Willow Grove's team had won. So all he discussed was Willow Grove team's weight, Homestead Aquarius weight, and that's it. You don't need to know who the winner is. Pretty much. I just broke the whole video down for you. So that was strange. I know they didn't do it like that last year, so that was odd. But I think the top contenders, I think he said will get seeds. So, yeah. I grew a lot. I'm going to put out a video. You're all going to be shocked. I mean, I just dropped it the other night on John's. Was it John's? Yeah. I think it was at Willow Grove's live that he did. And then after that, he ended up doing a karaoke. But I went over to someone else's channel and we played the hot seat. So that was really good because the community is good. This was my first New Year's Eve completely alone by myself. Part of me was, I mean, I was okay, but part of me was just like, this is so weird. It doesn't even feel like New Year's Eve, you know? So I just followed around some people through YouTube on New Year's Eve. Didn't do much of anything at all, literally. But what is it? The Big Blue House Homestead. Sarah was in. She's like, oh, Mel, what was your weight? And I dropped it. And she was like, oh my God. And then she said, I'll be right back. And then John disappeared. Homestead Aquarius disappeared. And then they got back on. So yeah, my weight's pretty high, but stay tuned for that video. And yeah, I killed myself. I don't even understand that. Not even going to announce the winner. That's just craziness. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I'd like to ask for people's names because, you know, and where to begin Homestead, I always forget your name. I have a book here because I have so many things that are going to be coming out on the channel with 2022 coming on. Hold on. I just want to write it down. I'm not trying to be rude. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, so that's that with Shed Wars. I don't know what was the point of me killing myself. Laugh Out Loud Boone. Thanks. Red Silo Homestead. Happy New Year. Good evening, all. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. I have no idea, Melody, says Boone. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Boone. Good evening, Boone. Hooga! Hello, Happy New Year, Hooga. Welcome. Hygiene Homestead used to be CB. I was just watching, trying to get caught up on some videos. I was doing that as well on New Year's Eve because I was alone. So, am I making you feel sorry for me yet? It was the first time I was ever alone on New Year's Eve. So, this mom over here just didn't know what to do with herself. So, like I said, I just hung out on YouTube, caught up on a few videos, and yeah, tried to play around with my new laptop to see if I'm keeping it, liking it, which I think the best thing to do is to keep it and, just get a web camera, to be honest with you. Um, you are an awesome person, Boone. Isn't she, though? Where to begin Homestead? I volunteered for Shed Wars 22. So we were helping out our Southern Hemisphere. That's awesome. I can't. I honest to goodness cannot volunteer myself to help out because I overextended myself, like building a garden, moving in here, and I didn't actually move in. Yes, my tree is still up. Um, no, I have to move in. I have to get that done. Move in, and I want to take the channel further. So that was some things I was going to discuss tonight. The things that I normally do right after the new year when it comes to gardening, your seeds. So we could talk a little bit about it here, but I'm also putting a video out. So if you want to follow along, I hear so many people say you're an amazing gardener, Melody. I don't know how you do it. If you want to know how I do it, I'm going to bring you along step by step. My New Year's resolution was to be a better teacher on YouTube. I might even do like an A to Z as far as like, things you can grow in the garden from A to Z and then say that crop down and tell you all the information that I know. I could go that route too, but I take steps after the new year to get ready for the new gardening season. So I'm just going to bring you along. Hopefully you will follow. And yeah, I think I just want to zen. I still have to move in here. It's been crazy. We think my grandson, Gavin, has COVID right now because he went to my niece's house right after Christmas. I didn't even get to see him, give him his Christmas gift or nothing. And yeah, so my poor little buddy's like worrying that he's not going to be okay. And I said, you're going to be okay. You're young. You're healthy. Just take your medicine. He was running a fever for like 5 days, my daughter said. My niece had him, so she was giving him some medicine down there. But he was in Maryland, away from his mom. And I said to my daughter, are you crazy? I would have never left y'all be somewhere else if you weren't feeling well. Go collect your child, She said, no, he's fine, blah, 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 blah. And needless to say, he's not feeling too good. He's had a fever for, I think it's 5 days now. So he texted me last night. I was up and I told him if he needs to talk. His mom doesn't like to be around people that are sick. It's just how she is. Believe it or not, a mother, I would die for my kids, let me tell you. My daughter's a little bit different. So I said, don't be scared. Everything's going to be okay. And if you need my mom, just pick up the phone. I'll answer anytime, day or the night. So she's giving him just like trays and under his door or like a basket full of stuff for in his room. I don't know. You can't tell people what to do in today's world. But yeah, so am I worried? I wouldn't say I'm so much worried for Gavin. I feel bad for my grandson, but I just feel like I'm hearing about a lot more people catching it. My friend Thomas said he had the flu, but this is another thing I'm hearing though too. He said he had the flu. He had flu symptoms. No fever, just achy. Stayed in bed, slept 14 hours. Next day, got up, said he felt good, and the woman that he's with suggested he just get like a fast COVID because they were going to go to Delaware next week, and it came back for COVID. And I'm like, what? And he's perfectly fine. So he literally had that for like maybe, I don't know, under 24 hours. I think it's the flu because I'm hearing about a lot of flu cases get mixed up with COVID. So I don't know. I just worry about now. Jimmy has the stuffy nose. Well, his nose was running. I heard his nasal was like a little different the other day. And I'm like, Jim, something sounds like it's up with your nose. So we've been just kind of staying away from each other. And when I was out here today, I wanted to clean the little bathroom in there. I just had a mask on. But Jimmy's like, it's just a cold. Hello, Barb's Country Home. Hello, Happy New Year. So yeah, just crazy, crazy. Yeah, a couple of those were weird. Never found out who won the innovation challenge either. Yeah, Red Silo, I don't know. A little strange. A couple people said that was strange. You were too kind, Mr. Beamy, Mr. Scotty. Janice, right? Where to begin Homestead, Janice. I see. It's vegetable brain. That's what I tell Boone. It's vegetable brain. I just need a hot minute to get like caught up too. Plus, I have a whole lot more subscribers. But yeah. Hello, Miss Anzale on chat. She says, Happy New Year. How are you feeling? How's everything going? Huga's saying thanks to Boone. Nana's Crazy Life. Hello, Donna. Hi, everyone. Just listening. I have a monster headache. Happy New Year. Oh, goodness gracious. No. Listen, I'm a migraine sufferer, and they're like the worst, but a headache, you got to get a hold of it. But yeah, stay in and listen. I try not to be too loud. No, I'm just kidding. But love you. Hope you had a great New Year. It's time to start sharing some hot pepper seeds. Who? Mr. Beam Me Up Scott. Is it Scotty or Scott? I think it's Scott. Mona. Happy New Year, Mona. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year, she says. Mona, sifting some soil 55. My team captain wasn't even subbed to my channel 2 days ago. Girl, Janice, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started with Shed Wars, please. Just sit in the hot seat for like a minute because I'm going to be putting a video out on my weight. How did I do? What do I think? I think the community is good, but I think even the garden community, cooking community in general, and the people on YouTube are just amazing. But yeah, I don't know about me doing it for next year. I'm just going to put that out here now because I have to move in. And I have a big video that's coming out that will tell you why. So stay tuned to that. I just don't know if I'll be able to do it for Shed Wars next year, my friends. It was exhausting, and I'm going to try to get this done. I need somebody to hold my hand. I need Voon to fly here and hold my hand because I'm a big baby. And like, so I have to move in. I got to get this done. And I got to just do me, to be honest with you. Nothing personal to anyone. I need to do me and get my anxiety under control because my anxiety has been very crippling sometimes. And yeah, it was so unsettling here, like harvesting all that stuff and not having a wet, like none of my equipment was here. It was like, I think that was way too much stress for me to just move in, build a garden. Like everything hurt on me when I built that garden. And then it was like things were just growing like that. So I'm blessed and grateful to be able to have had what I had with the new garden. But like I said, there's a video coming out. One's going to be on Shed Wars. The other one's going to be what would I do different? You know, what worked for me, what didn't, what would I grow again, what I wouldn't, and what I do after the new year to get ready for the following garden season. Like I said, if you'd like to follow along and do the steps along with me, fantastic. Because I would like to be a better teacher. I'm going to say this right now. I just said this to Chris on the phone like the other night. I never really complimented myself as being like an amazing mother. It took me a long time to be like, you know what? I really was a great mother and I still am. As far as gardening is concerned, when people are like, oh, you could grow enough for like a couple communities, or you know, you're such a wonderful gardener. Oh my goodness, you're harvesting again. I don't know. For some reason, I won't give myself an ounce of credit for that. But I'm trying. I'm going to try. I just can't get over that, Janice. Team captain wasn't even subbed to my channel until two days ago. Who's your team captain? You know, it's just funny. Now I know why he's in my videos. Funny. Anyone in here interested in some hot pepper seeds? I am, you know that. Beat me up, Mr. Scott. people have shared with me. I have a bunch now. Really? What kind? Um, Gangster Lemon Starburst. What is that? That sounds so interesting. This is Southern Boy Prepper, which is Kelly. Nothing wrong with the tree being up. Christmas is the best. It is, but my roommate is like, went to Catholic school his whole life, and I'm like, Christmas tree's supposed to stay up to Little Christmas, and he's like, what's that? And I'm like, what? Anybody else do that? Leave their tree up to Little Christmas, which is like around the 8th, I think it is. I don't know. My roommate seemed confused. You stuttered and what? But it's good now. I don't know. Kelly's my name, by the way. I don't care if you saw earlier when I answered you. Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll get it, Kelly, I promise. If I miss anyone's channel, just let Boone know, she said. How are those? Never tried them before? Yeah, I've never tried them either. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I guess I should read some comments. They're my go-to when I'm reaching into my garden to spice things up. That sounds awesome. Beam me up, Mr. Scotty. It was always Mr. Scotty, wasn't it? Because now I'm getting confused. Now it's just saying Scott, unless it's abbreviating it on here. But I would love to try some. My brother has it right now, actually. Oh, Kelly, I know it's so hard. It's like I'm trying to be strong for Gavin, and yet I'm worrying, and I'm like, I don't want to get it. Just crazy. I get no break. Laugh out loud. I think if I had a break, I would start back up. I have to start seeds tomorrow. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. I haven't had a break either. If you're new here, welcome. I've said this many times before. As soon as the virus happened, I lost my home. I shifted around. Long story short, I'm here with my friend Jimmy. His parents used to own this house. I've stayed here before. Always hung out with Jimmy down here. He asked me to move in, but I never really moved in. It's like as soon as I got here, he's like, Mel, are you going to garden? I'm like, I don't know, am I? So it was just been a crazy whirlwind, my friends, crazy. And I really want to focus on me and getting me healthy and not having my anxiety be so crippling. And there's a full basement here, and there's a lot down there that I have to do in order to turn the big room near the bar into like a living room or a family room or something. There's just so much to do. And I want to enjoy my gardening this year, and I want to put more into the channel. So like I said, it's nothing personal against Shed Wars, but it was exhausting. And to then hear how that played out at the end was, I don't know. I don't know. So, and, you know, I've met a lot of great people along the way, like cosmic cultivators. So I'm still going to follow along and support the people that I love and care for. Hopefully they do the same. But I'm not getting out for, because Shed Wars per se did something wrong. I'm getting out for my own mental health and my anxiety, and I need to move in. That's my only reason. So, they're just barely super hot. Oh, that sounds good. So sorry to hear that. Says Boone. Hello, Lisa. Happy New Year. Prayers for him, Melody. Yeah, I hope my grandson gets better. Oh my goodness, I'm like a mess. Lisa says, hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you, Boone. He's going okay, all things considering. Well, that's good. Everybody's saying prayers. Thank you. Where to begin? Seed Faith Homestead. Happy New Year. How are you? Sorry, rambling. You know, Boone never believes me that I get nervous before a live, but I'm a little bit more nervous, I think. Only just because like I have a lot going on up here. And I don't know, you're a little bit stronger for your own kids. And of course, my grandson, I don't want him to know that I'm nervous for him, but I think she said his fever came down today. I think he might be like 101. So lots of prayers. But thank you, Seed Faith Homestead. Happy New Year. Swarmstead Bees and Gardening. Hi, everyone. Hello. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. Trying to get, I saw a family over the holidays. I definitely got a bacterial thing. No C word, though. Thank God. Beam me up, Mr. Scott. There they are. or there she is, Mrs. Cosmic Cultivator Gina. Hi, Mel. Me and Chris are here listening. Got a lot of stuff going on right now. Sending our love. I hope you guys are okay. Hello, Linda. Seed Faith. Family just got over here right before Christmas. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, is that awesome? Sorry, I had to write something down. I caught to see back. Oh, no. Saying hi to Boone. We'll be listening and lurking, of course. Sounds awesome. Would love some, but with all the madness going on around here, probably never get to plant them this year. Aw, Red Silo. Listen, see, that's what I mean. We all have to keep going. I mean, this is so nerve-wracking and the world's crazy, but if gardening, planting a different seed, baking a cake, like I'm going to do Miss Judith's, she's probably mad at me because I didn't get to do it over the holidays for good reasons, but I'm going to make Miss, you all remember Judith and Dan Davis? Boone can post her link. I'm going to make her upside down pineapple cake. I've never actually made one myself, but I'm going to make hers. So no matter what it is, baking a cake, making cupcakes, planting a seed out in the garden, doing something for yourself, you have to do it. If we let all this, consume us, we're just going to be sick. And I already have really bad anxiety and I refuse to let it get to me. And when it does, I find something else to do. Like I was reading, was it New Year's Eve night? I was getting a little, I don't know what the word is, but I opened up the book. I was like listening to lives and I opened up the book that Gina sent me and was reading about garlic and how if you chop garlic up and don't use it for a few minutes and then cook with it, it's really good for someone who's a diabetic, like my roommate. Good for, garlic just has a lot of benefits anyway. So I was reading stuff like that. Let's see. Hi, Lisa. It almost killed my mom. She was on the ventilator for just over 2 weeks. Oh, my Lord. See, that scares me to death. Beam me up, Scott. Oh, no way. Long time no see. Jason Avers, who changed his channel name. Love Jason Avers. Haven't seen him around, and then I get no notifications, and boom, he popped up the other night. And he seemed like he had a little bit of a cold going on. I was happy to actually be in his live for just a little bit. But he says PCR tests will show positive for any variety of coronavirus, including a common cold, which is just about all of us have antibodies for it unless it's a diagnostic tool. Amen. I do believe in that too, because I was just saying the flu is going around really bad, and you have the flu, they're saying it's the big C word, But welcome, Jason Avers. Happy New Year, my friend. Says we have 30 people in here. Welcome, everyone. They're all evil doctors out there. I watched the live. They only gave total weights for each team, not individual channels. Yep, I saw that. Living a rogue life. Finley River Kennels, hello. Howdy, Bake a Leg. I dropped a like. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Brenda Baker. I saw Brenda the other day, Boone. I want to tell you this because I have been talking to Paul. He's just been tired. He said a lot going on. But I said to Brenda, because she wasn't going to be modding for somebody, I was like, you can always come over and help my girl Boone out if you're available. So I think she said like maybe every other or something. So yeah, because Boone can't always be here. And I winged it the last like a few times where Boone wasn't in and Paul didn't show up. And like Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm volunteered to help out. So yeah, it doesn't hurt, but Happy New Year, Brenda Baker. Yeah, I'm going to have to set that up for you, Brenda. Because if I hold it now, I don't even think it's going to work. Oh, maybe it will. Let's see. Nope. Report, remote. Nope. Okay. I will absolutely set that up. Huga says, I made a box for anyone who gets it. Tissues, hand sanitizer, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, cold meds, mask. Oh, man, you can make me a box like that. Because I feel like if I'm here and I get it, Jimmy can't take care of me. That's a great idea, though, Huga. Just because they have each doesn't make them a good person. That's true. Everybody's saying hi. Good evening. Susan's Ramblings. Good evening. Happy New Year. Welcome to Sunday Nights Live. Mona's saying hello. Hi, Erin. Happy New Year. Everyone say hello to Erin Waite. I think that's how you say the last name. We see her over at Kitchen Shenanigans. They're funny. She's a good person. Saying hi to Boone. Shed Wars is a lot of work. I had a couple friends in it last time. Oh, you did? Yeah, it's a lot of work for sure. But I didn't do all that work for Shed Wars. It was just I built this new garden. Like I said, I'm going to have videos coming out that's going to discuss Shed Wars, which is nothing bad, but what I thought of it. I'm also going to be doing lots of different gardening videos because my goal this year is to, keep the channel going. I did say to someone, I don't remember who, I think it was Chris from Cosmic Cultivators, like on a New Year's resolution, and I said to be a better teacher when it comes to gardening. So, of course, I have my book here. I have lots of stuff lined up for the channel. So, let me see. Let me get through these comments. As you should, Melody. Thank you, Boone. You busted your butt, Melody, this year. Oh, thanks, Lisa. No worries, Big Leg. I hope you can forgive me. I went off on you. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I thought maybe you had a couple cocktails, and if you did, that's okay. But I don't know what it even was referring to because it was like a lot of mumble jumble, to be honest with you. But no hard feelings. Listen, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I love everyone. And that's why I said if I'm not in Shed Wars next year, I still want to, like Carla and Cosmic Cultivators, but I have to do me first. Mentally, my anxiety. I have to move in. I mean, prices are going up and I still have a whole storage unit full of stuff. That's going to be my reason for why. I'm probably most likely not going to be doing Shed Wars. So, everybody's still saying hello. I do that sometimes. It's okay. There's Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Happy New Year, darling, even though I texted it to you. She says, sorry, I'm late. You're never late. Same thing you say to me. Susan's Ramblings. Thank you, Boone. Finished Budgeter. Hello. Marlene, right? Hi, friends. Happy New Year, Melody. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope to be a better teacher. Yep, that's me. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, guys, we'll be listening because I'm in the middle of stuff here. You're always in the middle of stuff. Hey, Kate. So it wasn't Marlene, right? Aaron. Oh, Lord. Nobody is perfect. Sometimes the student sees the teacher reach the edge. They can learn from that. Grammy Karen. Happy New Year. How are you? Good evening, good evening, good evening. I missed my Grammy Karen. Yogi, you do what you need to. She always edits on a Sunday night. She always has to edit. Says Miss Andale. I just realized I'm 5 minutes behind in the chat. I'm like probably really behind. Everyone's saying hello to Miss Grammy Karen. What's Little Christmas? Oh, Little Christmas is part of like the Christian religion. How I was raised. That you leave your tree up. Oh, maybe Miss Andale can explain it better. Don't put me on the spot when it comes to religion because I don't do that on this channel. But I grew up where we never took it down to Little Christmas. You can Google what Little Christmas is, but that's why my tree is still up. And I'm okay with it still being up because I want to get the other little things down first, and that'll be the last thing I take down. Tree's supposed to stay up until at least the 6th or the 7th of January, isn't it? Yes, it is. I always screw this up. Always screw this up. So Gear, I'm just going to say Gear, if you'd like to share your name, that would be amazing. And if you want to explain what Little Christmas is, feel free. But welcome. Happy New Year. We always leave our tree up until the middle of January. And now I want them to stay up until we can all be together. Oh, Miss Andale, I know, right? I don't even have a picture with my grandson in front of that tree this year. My tree turned out really beautiful. but I'm missing some of my loved ones. I'm sure everybody else is too. So my tree is up. Dude, call me Chumley. Hello, Donna. This is Brenda Baker, like the walrus. Hi, Christy Betts. Am I saying that right? Or is it Bettis? Happy New Year. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. Gear saying hello. Ain't gonna post my channel, but thanks, Aboon. Gear. Yep, focus on you. You kicked butt this past year. Red Silo, thank you for that. You know, that's where I need to like embed that into my head. Like I really did. I did an amazing job. Did I write it down? Because if I did, I'll tell you all in here. Just don't have a heart attack. But I'm going to, please still watch the video though. I think it was, I didn't write it down in here. I think it's inside my phone and I don't want to mess up my live. But I'm pretty sure I grew, and I don't have tons and tons of acres, and I do it, like I said, I'm doing a video on all of it. Okay, and I spoke to Lisa about this too. Just like, you know, chit-chatting is like girlfriends. I love pushing the envelope. A lot of gardeners don't like to do that. I like to plant things really close together. Last year was a lot of experimenting for me too. I've been gardening for a really, really long time. And last year I dealt with storms, living near the water, and it was just different. And I have a video coming out on 2 seed companies that I wholeheartedly am going to put my money where my mouth is. I don't want to get into it any further. Stay tuned for the video. Stay tuned for the video on Shed Wars because I grew 5,226 pounds of food. Okay? There you have it. I didn't know we were allowed to put our number out like a week or so ago. So I just recently started like saying what my number is, but 5,000, I think it was 226 pounds of food. If that's not a huge pat on the back, now maybe you understand why I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Exhausted. You focus on you. You kicked butt this year. This is Red Silo. High Seed Faith. They're awesome people. Love them. Me too. Kelly, I have to look down every now and then. There's nothing wrong with you doing you. No, I have to because my anxiety is like taking the best of me. I'm not even kidding. Like weird things, you know? Okay, I'll share one of my weird things. My little toy Yorkie, Sophia, is starting to look like a little pot-bellied pig. The doctor says I can't be in a gym working out. We all know why I'm thin as a rail. But when you exercise, it helps when you have anxiety. And I haven't been willing to go from here down to the access point to walk my dogs to the river. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I did feel embarrassed one night on a nice night when I had Sophie out. She has that backward sneeze and she sounded like a pig and I felt mortified. I don't know if that did it or it's because I just didn't feel comfortable taking the both of them by myself. And this is a safe place back here, believe me. This is like a gated community type of thing. I don't know what it is, but I keep procrastinating it. So I went from hiking and, you know, going through the woods all the time with my dogs to not even like going for a walk. So this is what I mean. I got to do me. I have to get myself on track. I'll always be here for you, Mel, and your channel. I completely understand. Oh, you're going to get me teary-eyed. I so wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm like the biggest stuff. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Word to begin, I'm sad. I'm not kidding. Susan's Rambling says, that's what I am going to do this year. Concentrate on making my life better every day. See, 2022. Listen, we're all going to do this together, my friends. I'm going to focus on me and do me and help people in this wonderful community of YouTube who wants to learn how I do certain things or come along, and hopefully I'll have an editing software. I think I made a decision. I'm going to keep the laptop and just do a webcam because the camera in it was pretty poopy-ish. It's like a 420, I think it is. But listen, like Chris said, I didn't have a laptop prior to this and I did it. And he meant well. I wasn't dogging Chris. I just figured the only way to resolve this issue without him having to go through finding a whole nother one is just do a webcam. Lots of people gave me that advice and that's what I'm going to do. So I want to put more effort into the channel, into editing, you know, possible chickens this spring, and I want to build like a hoop house for like my middle row for next winter. Like I just have things like that I want to do, but I also have to do me. I have to focus on me because this whole thing that's going on is making my anxiety 10,000 times worse. I'm trying to gain weight. I'm struggling to gain weight. I'm going to be honest with you all right here, right now, and get ready living a rogue life. Okay, I told my roommate I have a ritual the day after Christmas, and that is Christmas pajamas, eat, and Christmas movies. That's exactly what I did for a whole week. Literally, for a whole week. I was going down, I was so lazy at some, because there's another refrigerator downstairs. I would, after a few times, because I made an amazing tiramisu, a few times I was so lazy I didn't feel like carrying the pan up. I just took down a butter knife and a paper plate and cut myself a big old piece of tiramisu. That's what I did for a week, literally. Take a shower, get in the next pair of Christmas pajamas. Like, that's what I did for a week. Laid in my room in the bed. And then my anxiety started messing with me, like, you're lazy, get up and do something when all I do is run, 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 run. No, I shut that down real quick, like, I'm not doing anything. And that's the first time I really stuck to that. I did nothing. And I'm really proud of myself, because when you have the anxiety that I have, it's hard enough to sit still, let alone lay around for a week. So that's honestly what I did. Did anyone eat back eyes peas for New Year's? I don't do the pea thing. I always do pork and sauerkraut here. You are a natural at Bagel Egg, says Boone. Oh, she's too nice. Cat, but pigeon peas. Budgeter, we had black. Yeah, I hear that black eyed peas with like southern greens is a thing to eat for. I just didn't grow up like that. I would be interested in trying it though. That's very interesting. Maybe I could just find the black eyed peas and just some collards and try to make it. But no, I always do like a boneless pork roast and sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. And that's what made me do my video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. My friend John got me this. My friends, men and women, I'm Irish. I peeled so many potatoes in my lifetime. I'm just sick of it. I just taught my roommate how to peel potatoes. This is a lifesaver if you don't want to mash potatoes, like I always had to do. And sometimes you get lumps in your potatoes. I can't stand that. My potatoes have to be on point. This thing has been in my cart for over a year. I didn't buy it. I haven't seen my friend John in a while. I saw him Christmas Eve for like a little bit. He got me this and this bagel slicer. This is amazing. No beaters, no hand masher, no nothing. Goes right through it. Put some milk, cream, stir it up. Good to go. Check out the video. The only thing I didn't say in it is this right here, because I didn't know myself. You can rest this on a bowl and make it a little bit easier for yourself. I was one-handing it with a spoon. He is young and strong. Prayers for complete and fast healing. Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate that. Oh, look. I stopped in and did say Happy New Year to Crazy Ed's Homestead. Happy New Year. Grammy Karen, I sure did. It was my daughter Jennifer fixed a cornbread casserole with black-eyed peas and sausage. It was so good. Miss Grammy Karen, it sounds amazing. Hello, Ed, says Brenda. Ed saying hello to everyone. Christy says, those grandchildren hold our hearts, prayers for your grandson. They really do. You know, some people like to be, I'm going to say this, may agree or disagree. I just only know from my ex-father-in-law that when you raise your children, you get grandchildren. My ex-father-in-law said, oh, you get to fix all the mistakes you made as a parent. I don't feel that way when it comes to Gavin, and I also have a granddaughter. I feel like I get to have a lot of fun with Gavin. No one's perfect other than the Lord above. But when it comes to my kids, I mean, their dad did some things, but mom didn't. So I'm not making up for anything that I lacked in the mothering department with my children, with my grandson. I just had him a lot since he was wee little. He was always my little monkey, and just love him to pieces. He's taller than me. Taller than me. That just means I'm like older than a bag of rocks. I kid you not. But thank you for the prayers for my grandson. He's so handsome. He's worrying, and my mom pulled it all together and said, You're going to be fine. Take your medicine. Do what mom tells you to do. And you're a young, healthy young man. You will be just fine. And I'll answer the phone if you need somebody to talk to at night or day or night. I did tell him that because he was there being quarantined to his room, a little scared. So that wanted to make me cry, but I held it together. I'm a trying, but they really do hold our hearts. I'll tell you what. Everybody's still saying hello. My son is sick. I swear he had the Rona January 27th, 2020, March 6th, 2020. He's not feeling well. He had his first shot, but not fully vaccinated. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody's saying it's Ed. Hey, Ed. At Bake a Lake and Let's Stick It Home said, I'm not in blue now. Love you. Wait, did I miss something? I'm not in blue now. Question mark. Love you. Laugh out loud. I don't know. I always call Andale Miss Andale. It's kind of just how I was raised. Even my kids, it was like the neighbors in the neighborhood. Hi, Miss Melody. Or hi, Mr. John. You know, so. Saying prayers for your son. I hope he feels better at Aaron. Yeah, amen to that. Hello, beam me up. Scotty says Crazy Ed. A little bit, but not as good as before. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year, says Eric. Happy New Year, Eric. Melody, hope your grandson gets well soon. Thank you so much, Aaron. I really do appreciate it. Oh, she did drop that. It's just cold. Don't let the fear get to you. I know. For real, Ed, it's been a year. Let me get to these. Thank you. All the madness equals moved my folks in with us here on the homestead. One has dementia. The other has COPD on hospice. So I'm now a 24/7 caregiver, now gardening. Don't know yet. Yeah. I wouldn't know about all that either, really, to be honest with you. But maybe if it's a little something, just so that you can have a little time for you. Red Silo, I'm really sorry to hear that. My mother-in-law did pass away from dementia, Alzheimer's. My prayers are with you. But don't forget to take care of you too, honey. Chris says, sorry, I'm back. The PCR has a reverse property. Okay, welcome back, Chris. Checking in from Ohio. Your tree is beautiful. Sunset Hosta Farms. Hi, Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Thank you for the compliment on my tree. Yeah, it's still up. I hope that you have a blessed new year. Welcome, welcome. Charlie Brown, I read that. I'm good because there's nobody else tonight. Oh, that's good, Brenda. Sending prayers for Gavin. Thank you, Shannon. Sorry, I was cleaning my kitchen because a new goal for this year is to keep it clean. Right? We all have lots of goals. My goal is to get unpacked. But I did scrub clean the little bathroom. It's like a half bathroom. I always call it my bathroom. I did do that because I have those things that hold like the brushes, makeup, all that stuff. I stacked them. I should just be bringing these along, but then my channel would turn into like a come clean with me or come unpack with me channel. Thanks, Avon. It's been a huge adjustment for sure. Hi, everyone. And saying hello to everyone. Hey, Annette here from Apple Tree. Hello. How are you? A happy new year to you all. Happy new year to you. Yes, you said it right. Thank you, Melanie. You, okay. Hope you're all well. No doubt it's an amazing thing you are doing at Red Silo Homestead. I agree 10,000%. Lots of prayers for her on what she's taking on. I'm sorry, it's Sunset Hosta Farm. I'm having trouble locating your channel. Talk smack about shit worse this whole time. We'll catch up. Shall I take a hot bath and then get some warm cookies or just get the warm cookies and go to bed? Get the warm cookies and go to bed, girl. I don't have a channel, Boone. Sunset House that does not have a channel. I'm happy to have you here. Apple Tree Urban Homestead, which is not saying hello, Boone. Whiskey and Sunshine off Greg. I guess I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to it. Hey, Melody and all. Hello. Happy New Year. I haven't been getting any alerts. I know you said what? You go every other? I haven't been getting any notifications, and I liked being in your live. But welcome. It's 2022, my first live in the new year. You should be able to click on my name and sign as a mod. When I click on your name, Brenda, I'm pushing it hard now. It doesn't want to do it. After this live, I will go in and physically do it because last time I clicked on it, it said to block, delete. Like, oh, Shannon, I'm getting the cookies in bed. Me too. That's what I would do. Okay, thank you. It's under the hosta. Everyone's saying hello. I'm a lover too. Hey, Boone. I'll fight those through. Me too, Mr. Scott. Me too. Chrissy, that's what did I do wrong now? No drama. Please, Ed. We don't do that over here. Kitchen shenanigans. Eat the cookies while taking a hot bath. Red silo. Yeah, could you imagine? Then she'll have cookie crumbs all in the water. Oh, goodness gracious. Your mental health is more important. Amen. Annette, right? Apple Tree Urban Homestead. I'm trying to get better with names. Prayers for your whole family. I just did that. Mother, father, brother, sister. Find time for yourself. It's so stressful, says Donna. From Nana's Crazy Life. Yeah, that's all that I was trying to say is just, a couple minutes a day for yourself. I love how you try to remember everyone's actual name. I really do try. I really do, because if not, I put your channel names, but I'm trying to get more on a first name basis with everyone. So let's hit the, he meant to say like button. Chris says, let's hit the like button on 18. Likes 30 people. I'm seeing 26 thumbs up, my friends. I'm sorry, I have been so MIA lately. My mental health's been in the trash a couple weeks, but working on relationship is a priority this year. Amen, Shannon. I'm more of a good to know. Chris says, Happy New Year, everyone. Well, I was so worried about you before you got done with Shed Wars. It took a lot out of you. Wow. Donna, did you actually notice that? It really did. I mean, I can't even front it. It's like it sucked the life out of me. And I got to be honest, that was so overwhelming for me. So overwhelming. I didn't plan all that stuff because, I want to win Shed Wars. No. But I don't feel like I really enjoyed myself in my new garden that I built. I worried up until before it, and to grow 5,226 pounds of food is a lot of work. Then you have to preserve it all, and it just sucked the life right out of me. I kid you not. Thank you for noticing that, though, Donna. For sure, I tried sneaking out to the woods shop for sawdust therapy. That didn't last long. My Grinch of a husband took all but the Christmas cards down 2 days after Christmas. Oh, heck to the no on that one, Shannon. Just gear will work. Thank you. You did say it right. People rarely do. Oh, I'm shocked I did. All right, Christy. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. She says she likes to plant close together too. Well, follow along. Like I said, I have a lot of new content coming up. How I do things after the new year. We're in January, so get ready. I know, I said I needed a break, right? But get ready. The videos are going to come rolling out. I do 6 days a week, except for Sundays. I'll give you some ideas of what's coming up on the channel. So I have this one up in the air, the gardening A to Z. What do I mean by that? Like plants. Certain plants that are in the alphabet or whatever, breaking that plant down, telling you everything that I know about it, how I do it, so forth and so on. But I'm going to be doing the 2021 review of my new garden. What would I do different? What do I think I will not plant again? And what will I grow again? Let me just see, because I wrote out a thing. I have to show my bug out bag. Let me see. I have to do the video for Voon on my loose teacup. I also am trying to move in. I did say that, so I was going to share that I'm trying to turn a cabinet. This is stupid, but I'm trying to turn a cabinet into a coffee, tea, hot chocolate. And then below it is some of the, machines and stuff. And above it's like the coffee bar type of thing. So yeah, I'm going to do a review on my loose tea steeper. I've been thinking about trying to see if I can find some heritage seeds. If you don't know what a heritage seed is, stick with me because I'm going to do a video on it. Let's see. Shed Wars 21, what did I think? And how much food did I actually grow? I also want to talk about the bug out seed bag and the vault seed. So I have a lot of stuff coming up. Wow. Holy crap, 5K in food. Well, yep. Awesome, Ellie. Love to hear that. That's huge. It's way bigger than I could have ever possibly have imagined, even myself. And believe me, I like to plant close together, but here's what I don't normally do. I'll tell you this, but you'll hear this in the video. I don't normally plant 136 tomato plants. But I will say this to give you a little hint. When I said I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, or Chris's money where his mouth is, the bug out seed bag and the vault seed, I really think those seeds, when they say they're self-sustainable seeds, I really believe that. I'm going to tell you why. 6 tornadoes or hurricanes, whatever they were here, yeah, it blew them forward to go out of the beds, but I never broke the tomato plants. I've been doing some thinking on this downtime. Believe me, this brain's always going. And I'm telling you, I think if it wasn't for those particular seeds, my garden probably would have gotten trashed, honestly. Um, Lisa says, "Holy cow, Melody." Female Mr. Scott says, "You win." Wow, you grew a ton of food. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That's amazing. You know, it's weird. I should have never have been ashamed to put right out to my subscribers who are not on Shed Wars, or even my fellow warriors, of what I grew, but I just didn't feel comfortable. I wanted to wait. You know, there's just more to it. Stay tuned for the video. 5K. Wow, that is incredible. It's amazing, Erin. And you know what? I was becoming friends with Shannon around that time from Kitchen Shenanigans. She'll tell you, I was on the phone with her, like freaking out. I said, girl, because I was told everything had to be picked by October 23rd, then it changed to November. I'm like, girl, I got to get everything picked. She's like, calm down. You see how that's making me feel anxious? She's like, calm down, harvest what you can harvest, because also that was going to be my first night of frost, so they claimed. And I was like running around out in the rain. It was drizzling. I was still out there picking that night when her and I were talking on the phone, like later on. And I said, Shannon, I can't do anymore. I'm in the kitchen garden trying to save herbs, and I have no gloves on. My hands are freezing, you know? And she was right. Do what you can do. Thank you, Miss Andale, for sharing this live out. Do what you can do, harvest what you can harvest, and what you can't, you can't. And she was right, because I'm so like OCD that way. It's like I didn't get to my basil that was in the back in the Kentucky whiskey barrel. Am I upset about it? A little bit. But you know what? I think after everything that I did in 5,226 pounds of food, I think losing some basil is really not the end of the world. But she really, I don't know, I took to Shannon. She helped me out with my anxiety, and she was just like, harvest what you can harvest, and what you can't, you can't. And I was like, girl, but I'm not really like that. Just keeping it real here on this channel, because that's the only thing you're going to get out of me is real. I was so stressed out. And then this was Jimmy's first experience of someone who gardens. I mean, he knows that garden, but he never experienced a garden like that. He didn't believe me when I said the tomato plants will keep growing all the way to the top. Do you need a ladder? Poor guy, there was food all over in here. Food all over. That kind of stuff doesn't bother him. But it was bothering me. But it didn't bother my roommate one bit. Not at all. I think he learned some things too, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so it was crazy. I just got finished meal prepping for this week. My husband helped me wash 3 full sinks of dishes, and there's still dishes. I left it and on the recliner now with the dogs. Oh, well, you got to do what you got to do. Well, that's awesome. Or 5K pounds of goodness food. Yeah, Garrett's just crazy. Laugh Out Loud Diesel has those reverse sneezes. Yeah, but my Sophie sounds like a little pig. I got to go having trouble with temp in my quail. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you lost 3 chicks today. Oh, Carla. Well, Carla, even if I am unable mentally, physically to do Shed Wars again, I hope you stick around. That's my biggest concern, is I don't want to lose the people that I became very good friends with. And I'm still going to show support to my fellow gardeners. So that's how I feel about that. Living a rogue life. And I loved my shirt. To a great new year. And Guess I'll see you throughout the week and maybe next Sunday's live. I've been cooped up too, says Beamont Mr. Scott. I have no memory of the last time my hubby washed a dish, says Boone. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. And let's say, wait. Kelly said, Boone, me either, laugh out loud. It's the only one I keep getting stumped on. Kira says, I'm the cook. If I have to do dishes too, I might as well be single, laugh out loud. Oh my gosh, welcome to my world. I always said that. I've been single for a really long time. And, you know, that's the other thing too. I'm trying to adjust to being here. I'm not willing to get in a relationship with anyone due to this going on. Yeah, no. That's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I'd rather just stay single, but I'm just used to living on my own all the time. Jimmy's not a big problem for me with me here. It's not about that. It's just I'm trying to adjust. Like dog hair, I'm trying to adjust to that. His computer chair is falling apart, so it's leaving like little black specks all over, and I'm like, I'm not vacuuming every day. I'm not scrubbing the floors every day, but I mean, we've only had minuscule little situations, nothing serious. I think Jimmy was a real trooper seeing that food all over. I didn't know what you were talking about earlier when you said really it's been a year. Maybe just 2021's just been a year, Ed. Haha, Boone, me either. All good goals to have. Thank you, Grammy Karen. I cook, I empty the dishwasher, and rinse my dishes. Yeah, I mean, I think Jimmy's was getting a little spoiled there, and I had to tell him. I'm like, before at least you would help me out and empty the dishwasher. Like, I emptied the dishwasher and your bowl's still in the sink. At least put it in a dishwasher, Jim. He's great for leaving food out, honey. I came out after eating some New Year's Day dinner because you couldn't sit at the dining room table. I took like some Christmas stuff down in the kitchen and have it wrapped on the dining room table because I just wanted to eat by myself. And I came out like a while later and I was like, well, let me put the food away. And Jimmy's like, no, I did it. I was like, holy Toledo. You put the food away this time, Jim? And he was like, yeah. I put the mashed potatoes here, Mel, because I know you like them left over. So he's learning. He's doing good. Right on, Melody, says Boone. Are you keeping up with the things we talked about a few weeks ago, Mel? Yes and no because of the holidays, Shannon. Empty the dishwasher. What am I emptying her of? You know, like even in my own place, I never like to go to sleep with like a spoon in the sink, anything like that. And I would empty my dishwasher before I went to bed. And then the next day I have an empty dishwasher. It's just so much easier. Laugh out loud, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. I thought you were saying beam me up, Scotty. Instead, I think you were responding to a comment, Ed. Sick. My brain's not all there, says Christy. Her and the oldest kid take turns washing the dishes. That's good, Gear. That is part of their plan. Wear you down mentally and physically, emotionally. We need to be here for each other, lift each other up, and take back our control back. Cheers. Wow, that was a mouthful, but Monashi, hopefully I said that correctly. Happy New Year. Welcome to the live. I know I'm falling behind. I'm so sorry. But that is the truth right there. All rolled up into a little nutshell. I mean, I know we're going all over the place with this live, but it's all right. It's all good. As bad as I think you'll peel taters, the peeling the best part. Oh, no. Gear, not for me. Not for me. I used to go to my aunt's restaurant and have to peel like 100-pound bags of potatoes. No. I'll mash them. I'm just tired of peeling them. And I like French. I like potatoes any way you can serve them to me. Sometimes you just got to take some time for yourself, whether it's a week, a month, a year. You got to do you. We're not going anywhere. I need to learn all your garden secrets. It's been really hard lately. Gina, thank you for saying that because you're like a concern of mine, girl. I'm like, oh, Chris and Gina, they're not going to follow along. But it's true, though. I really need to do me. And it took a lot for me to finally admit that. And I just decided, you know, that was going to be one of my New Year's resolutions is to just come clean. I'm exhausted mentally, physically. I have to worry about me, my health, and eating and getting this done, you know. But yeah, well, Gina, stick with me, girl. I'll show you all my little tricks, okay? Beam me up, Mr. Scott says, I'm a master mashed potato maker. The secret is use half and half instead of milk. Well, guess who used half and half? why I always used to use half and half. Sometimes I'll use heavy cream. I did. I used half and half. It's in my video. Go watch it on the potato ricer. I love this thing that I actually went out of my way and called John yesterday and said, great gift. You just saved my life from having to mash. So yeah, I'm on a sheet prepping. Happy New Year. Peel tastes like dirt. I don't care how much you wash it. You take the peel off, Shannon. Oh, she's so funny. At Cosmic Cultivators. Amen, sister. I just took a month off YouTube. It was the best for me mentally. Where to begin homestead? I don't know if I could take a month off because I really feel like, and this is truth, when I was quarantined with just me and my dogs, I never had it, but at my house, if you go back to last year, like before my videos started to become a little popular, I felt like I was talking to no one. I was doing from the dirt to the tray to the seeds. If it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know, because I was by myself. I wasn't really letting anyone in my house except my son. He would run to the store. And I felt like me explaining how to start gardening by seeds or like a basic loaf of bread, it saved my life having YouTube. I kid you not, it gave me somebody to talk to because I like to talk. Have you not noticed? You're not using enough pepper and garlic. Laugh out loud. Let me tell you something. I didn't put any garlic in the mashed potatoes that I made. It was only a little batch for me and Jimmy. And but I love garlic mashed potatoes. I just used butter and pepper. But if I dish it out as like some leftovers, I like to make potato cakes. Anybody else love them? I love them. I like the peels if it's scrubbed for a baked potato. That's it. She says, Boone, child, Happy New Year. Good to see you again. Thank you for the shout out. If you have grandchildren, you have succeeded at life. Oh, thank you, Mr. Beam Me Up, Scott. That is awfully nice. Having a YouTube channel is like a toxic relationship. It's good until it's not, then you need a break, but you always come back. That's true. But, you know, if I feel like I just want the day off, I'm taking the day off because I've been doing videos 6 days a week for I don't even know how long. So if you just don't see a video that day, that's why. Something else came up. Like I said, I'm going to make my life top priority. I have to. And then once we get rolling into this garden season, you'll get sick of seeing me all the time again. I still haven't had Christmas with our kids or grandkids because I was exposed 2 days before Christmas, so maybe next weekend. Brenda, are you okay though? I hope so. Oh, sweetheart. I know, because I felt kind of sad. I'm just going to keep it real. I felt sad on New Year's Eve being completely alone. I didn't like it. And I'm not like an insecure woman. I like to be alone. I like to be left alone, do my own thing. I just didn't like, I think it was just because it was different for me, spending New Year's Eve completely by myself. But Christmas, I would have been bawling my eyes out. But then again, my son had COVID last year. Boone will tell you, I said this on the channel. I didn't get to have my son last year. This time I had both the boys, and we had a wonderful Christmas, actually. And you will too. My son is recovering from his C now. I'm sick. Oh, Jesus, God. Chrissy, lots of prayers for you and your son. Well, you said, oh, he's recovering, but now you're sick. See, this stuff frightens me. I wish everyone and anyone who is catching whatever this is that's going on, the C, whether it's the flu, my prayers are with you. Stay healthy. Have lots of orange juice tissues, Mucinex, fever reducer, soup on hand. If you feel well now, make some soup in advance so you could just pop open a jar or a can or something so that you'll be okay. Listen, I could wear the weight of the world on my shoulder. This is so upsetting and disturbing to me. It really is. But lots of prayers, Christy. Happy New Year and peace be with you all in the chat and afterwards. Monashi, thank you so much for that. Same to you. I just a week flu. The test is flawed. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yes, it sucked. I've been a child. Oh, I imagine I was a moderator to begin with here, but not now. Yeah, I didn't want to, because I'm too busy yammering about everything else, but I noticed that as well. Miss Ann Dale is supposed to have the wrench so she can moderate and help out as well, and she doesn't even have a wrench. So I promise I will go in as soon as the live opens. And I'm going to go in and fix a couple things for sure, because I just saw that. And she just said I was a moderator to begin with here, but not now. Maybe a slip of the finger, laugh out loud. I should have explained it better. No, it's okay. It could be YouTube is what I think it is. God, ain't that the truth? That's why I went for only 3 videos a week and 3 lives a week. Did I understand you right? You're not going to be in Shed Wars this coming year? I guess you'll have to watch some videos instead of just saying, when I give it a thumbs up. How do we really know you're giving it a thumbs up? Watch the video and you'll find out. My sister with Down syndrome, I took care of 17 years past with Alzheimer's in September. That's so sad, Christy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Brenda says, it's Shed Wars. Ed, laugh out loud. Oh, so sorry. Talk to text, Brenda. Laugh out loud, Ed. She's healed and dancing in heaven now, Boone. That's a good way to look at it, but it is hard when we lose loved ones. It really is. Gary says, make sure you're subscribed to Bake a Leg and ring that bell to get all notifications. Thank you for that, Gear. I really do appreciate that. You know some of my commercials were like a little long, but I think I might have fixed that. So if you can watch the commercials, it really helps me out. It's going to help to pay for this. You know, any super chats or any of the commercials you watch is going to go towards getting this fixed, which is a huge insecurity for me. And I was never an insecure person, but once that accident happened, this is a mess. But thank you for that, Gary. I appreciate it. You have to push the 3 dots to get the options. Look, I'm pushing it. Won't even let me do anything to it. Nothing. Won't even let me highlight anything. Need to even touch it lightly. Nothing. I'll take care of it. All right, friends. Got to go to bed. 3 a.m. is just a bit away. Love you all. See you soon. Where to begin, Homestead? Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope that you do have a blessed 2022. Stick around. I'm getting quite fond of you as well. And yeah, lots of content coming up and lots of changes coming to the channel for sure. But have a great night. Again, thank you so much for coming and Happy New Year. Everyone's saying good night to Where to Begin Homestead. T27. Have a great snooze at Where to Begin Homestead. No, Ed, I'm not going to do this now. Ed says I wasn't causing any drama. No, but that stuff kind of goes on over on that neck of the woods. No pun intended. But you were asking her if she was mad at you or whatever, and we just don't do that over here. That's all I'm saying. Still love you, Ed. I don't support Shed Wars at all. I decided I'll take a hot bath while I cautiously trust my husband to cut the roll of cookie dough I made and bake them correctly. Oh, that's a lot of trust there, Shannon. Doesn't seem to be productive. Brenda says you did way too much work with your garden because that was a lot of food. That was a ton of food. A ton, Brenda. I donated, quite a bit. I even deducted off, true story. And I told Robert, Homestead Aquarius, due to waste of not being able to get to it, the actual amount would have been 6,226 pounds, but I wasted 1,000 pounds worth of food. I couldn't get to it. I don't know, a farmer might be able to, but it was just me here and I wasn't moved in. I didn't have all my equipment. So yeah, that was the other thing that I was not happy about myself, but it happens, Sounds like good stuff. A coming Melody. Yes, Spoon. More breaking down than building up, and a lot of 1 or 2 channels being talked about all the time and never talked about it all. I did notice that, Red Silo, for sure. I absolutely did notice that. Ed says you did an amazing job on your garden. That's for sure. I know you were stressed out a lot, but you did an amazing job. Thank you for that, Ed. Thank you for that, my friend. We're still good. I heard your comment, I think me and Melody are still friends. I'm friends with everyone, sweetheart. I just had a lot going on. Ed used to tell me, sit the hell down. He used to when we used to talk, but he's out there in no man's land. And how do you sit down? It's like you can't. And then it's all going on to YouTube. Like, I couldn't look like I didn't know what I was doing when I've been gardening for, I lost count of how many years. But thank you for that, Ed. I say that's a huge amount of food. Cheers to you, Melody. She says Melanie, and that's okay because I answered to that too. People always spell my name like that. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I need to be proud of myself. And that's the video that's going to come out on Shed Wars, is the weight. So I know you're hearing it on here. And this is no means me talking poop on Shed Wars at all. But like I said, I got to do me. But I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, what I liked, what I didn't like. What would I do different? Like in my video for gardening, lots of stuff coming up. You know, it's time to start. If you are a gardener or you're a new gardener, we have steps to take. And that's probably going to be tomorrow's video because I kind of did it before this, which just the beginning steps to take after the new year when it comes to gardening. Very simple, easy video, you'll see. And then you'll follow along for everything that I do, and I'll teach you so much better. You know what really aggravated me is the fact that I had no sticks, no tags, too many hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever you want to call them here. And then the ones that I did have, literally storms were so bad it was washing the permanent magic marker off. But my brain was so on overload that I didn't even name, maybe other than a Kellogg's breakfast or a mortgage lifter. I'm that person that likes to name the plant, name this tomato. I couldn't even think. I was standing in front of the bed, watched some of the videos, and I'm like, what is that? Did I plant it? It took me the longest time to realize that I planted kohlrabi. Like the square foot gardening method, which is something else I did, and the 4-5 blocks. I planted everything to make kimchi, but I didn't say that. It's because, I don't know, I think I lost some brain cells from all that gardening. I'm not even kidding. And it's against doctor's orders to be out when it's really humid. Like the humidity here. We had temperatures 112. That wasn't even including the humidity. Jimmy said day in, day out, from morning till night, you were out there in that garden. And you know what? I wasn't drinking a lot of water. I could see it in my face. And I'm surprised I didn't fall over. Because I have upper respiratory disease and you can't be out in the humidity. And that's not worth the risk. No disrespect to Shed Wars, but I had so much growing. I'm also a very competitive person too. That I will own, I'm very competitive. I think I was more focused on my watermelons being a pretty good weight. But you know what I look forward to this year? Growing watermelon. And when I think it's done, I'm picking it. If I want to eat a slice, I'm eating it. And guess what? I don't have to weigh it. Whew. Honestly. Glad you liked the seeds. Amen. Okay, I don't know what that was, but boom, got it. Peace, love, happiness to all. Hello, friends. Which is Chris from Mr. Chris from Cosmic Cultivators, who I love them. I said that because your best is good enough. And if anyone tells you different, F them. Amen, Shannon. You know, Mr. Sky did not trash talk. I kept to myself. My team captain wasn't even subbed to my channel until 2 days ago. I am hurt by that person, but love the Shed Wars people. Yeah, my videos weren't even being watched. I was asked to do a winter garden tour so they could see how much space I had. If you watch the videos, I will accept responsibility for this though. I did not have, and I still don't, I have so many videos that need to go into a playlist of my gardening. So if they went back to go look, there might have been a few in there. But if you're a captain, you should be watching. Just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you, Boone. Good evening, our cabins in the wood. Hello, Tony. Happy New Year, my friend. My pleasure, Cosmic Cultivators. Right on. Kitchen Shenanigans, says Boone. Hello, Tony. Good to see you at our cabin in the woods. No worries. And where to begin homestead. You love gardening and the gardening community. I am Art and Crypt Grove. I've seen them on the bus. Yeah, so hopefully, like, no matter what I end up deciding to do, I just know what I want to do. I want to teach better. I want my channel to be what I really want it to be, and I have to move in here. If I don't get my stuff out of that storage unit, like probably 2 months ago, I mean, they just keep raising the price. It's getting more and more expensive. So that's going to be exhausting just in itself. So another thing to make me exhausted. I garden to distress. Amen. Listen, I was friends with Jane. He used to say, I think gardening's a lot of work, but for you, I could see why you do it. It's a form of like, therapy. And oh, I love it. I love the garden. Guess what? I'll tell you about last year. I didn't love it. For the first time ever, and I said that to my roommate, I did not love gardening last year. It's just to cause more stress, although it's pretty cool knowing how much you grow. Yep. You had the most amazing, beautiful garden of all. Oh, Red Road Homestead. That is way too kind. Way, way too kind. I know Voon used to say how beautiful my garden is. I'm like, will you stop? I don't understand. Like, should I throw trash up the aisles? But, I just like things a certain way. It works for me. And so yeah, so I don't know. I truly believe in the Lord above, and this is what my heart and gut is telling me to do, and that's to better me, myself. My channel has to keep moving. I want to be a better teacher. I want to bring you all along, whether I'm cooking something or talking to you. I don't forget who it was said they're having the hardest time growing cabbage and broccoli. Listen, I got that down to a science, honey. Stick with me and you'll know how to grow everything. But in my video that's coming out, I did grow something that I thought was beautiful, but I also thought I was very uneducated and probably shouldn't have grown it until I learned how to eat it and cook it. So, yeah, wait till you find out what that was. These are the kind of fun videos that are going to be coming up on the channel. And also, we are going to start getting prepared for gardening 2022. Like our lives depended on it. Not just to grow an obscene amount of food, I donated a lot and it was just a lot of work. I just want to enjoy it again, really, to be honest with you. But thank you for that, Red Road Homestead. Hi, Brenda. I love gardening. Can't picture my life not doing it. This is my second year gardening and I love it. And I love that it's Foon's second year of gardening. See how she loves it and she can't stop. I can't stop either. But I needed to take that additional pressure off of myself, So, because I just have too many other things going on. I agree. Red Road Homestead, her garden was awesome. Oh, Gary, these are amazing. I really do feel like I get the best compliments from my subscribers and in the gardening community on YouTube. So, I mean, I didn't feel that support anywhere else but from you guys and gals. And that's honestly the truth. Not from, a team I was on or anything like that, like a captain. No disrespect, but honestly, no support. And yeah. So, but I feel like the community and the people, these are all fantastic. Thank you. I just never even thought I could build a garden. And if I could build a garden, anyone could build a garden. And if you don't have room to garden, I am going to get majorly into pot growing so I can show people how they can grow their own food due to the factor of still prepping and preparing as well. Even if you have a little spot where you can get some sun, you can fit a couple pots. I am looking into buying, I think, 10-gallon. They're like the cloth ones. I'm going to get them off of Amazon, hopefully, when I have some more money. I definitely want to get some grow pots, but I want a couple of the big ones. So, like, I don't have to worry about any more room. I was given half of the back, and I only used a quarter of it. So yeah, and then my plan for where I'm planting things this year, it's all going to be different. All going to be different. It is still snowing. Yeah, I think we're going to get some too. Hello, Gear says Red Road. Then this was our second year as well. We dealt with unbelievable rain both years. I mean, I think you might be new here, Kelly, but you want to talk about some storms? I mean, how about it? I did a short where I don't know what happened. The winds just came. It was torrentially downpouring. I think lightning hit it, but my glass patio table, glass everywhere. Like, you have to remember, I just moved. I'm near the water. The storms are crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like I was going to have a nervous breakdown. I kid you not. Now I have to get a new table. Gear. Oh, keep gardening fun and keep weighing for your own good fun. Yeah, I don't want to weigh anything, to be honest. The only thing I want to weigh is when I bring these along when I start my sourdough starter, because my roommate bought me for my birthday last April, before, all year and everything, the baskets for me to do sourdough with the scale and everything. And I found it, but I haven't even had time to do anything that I want to do. So that's something I want to do. I want to start sourdough. I want to learn to get better with sourdough because I am not good. Well, I think I might have accomplished it right before I moved out, but then I had to pour it all out because I was moving. So I didn't even use my sourdough stuff that my friend of a lot of years bought me for my birthday. Nope, because I had no time. Let's see. Zombie Prepper, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Everyone say hello to Zombie Prepper. Oh my goodness, I'm a Southern Boy Prepper. Trying to just not read all the hellos. Oh, Zombie Prepper. I can't go to sleep with my dishes on my sink either, Melody. I know it will drive me nuts. Yep, I garden to de-stress and grow food for the family. The only thing I'm trash talking about there is the squash bugs. Red silo. I almost said red road. Red silo. Yep, I had some fun dealing with some of them, but did you see how close, or maybe you didn't, you might have to go back. Be patient with me. I am going to try, now that I have a laptop, to get all my gardening videos. I was taking even Shed Wars videos and my gardening and just put them all in gardening like 2021. Basic title, everything. I have to get all the rest of those videos in a normal spot. I could barely do my garden tours this gardening season too, because phone issues started to happen, like 3 phones because of the heat here. Oh, it was a hot mess. I dealt with a lot. But those squash bugs, though, let me tell you something. Yeah, stay tuned for the video to be able to solve that problem. Let's see. I won't be in the gardening community next year. Well, you'll be watching my videos, Ed. Ed, you have a lot of work to do. And I wanted to say this, but I don't know what happened. I think you're allowed to end it. This is not to be mean whatsoever, but if I could give you one sound piece of advice, I would do whatever it takes to hold on to that camper before doing anything else, no matter what the cost is. The land will be there, but I think you need that, and I'm just telling you that as a friend. That's just my gut and my honest opinion. Keep it, no matter what you have to do to keep it, keep it. Click on their name in the chat. You should have an option to go to channel. Nope, it won't let me do it. I'm so sorry. Hi, Ed. Everybody's saying hello. I love how you maintain your time, even though it's a few minutes. Cool, didn't know that. And then don't forget, my roommate is doing a build for the wood-burning stove. I just did the first part. I have 2 and 3 inside my phone. And like I just said, I don't feel safe that there's nothing behind it. I don't care if someone's telling you to pull it out 3-4 inches. I think it should have a heat protector on the wall. He said, okay. So I'm just bringing you along as the steps he's doing until that thing is burning in the living room. But he listened for self-sufficiency. I want something that's got light, heat, and another means to cook. Bingo. So I also am recording that as well. You were a fellow mashed potato maker. I am. Love it. Just click their name and it gives you an option to their channel. See, listen, I'm going to click on one. You're going to make me. Hi, Joe. Happy New Year. I'm trying to get down some, folks. Kitchen Shenanigans, I just subscribed to your channel. Yeah, she's been getting a lot of subscribers from off of me that's going over. She wanted to make it before New Year's to at least 100. I think last I saw, she was 103 subscribers. So thank you, my subscribers, for going over and supporting her. She may not be your cup of tea. That's what she'll tell you too. But I go over because she's a good person. That's number one. Two, she has a husband and a couple kids. So her one child screams like a pterodactyl. I think that's funny. And three, what really keeps me over at Shannon's is her food hauls. You got to go back like a couple food hauls because she likes to throw her food over the shoulder. Me, I would be like a basket case that my crackers would be getting broke. No, not her. She throws her food. And the one food that she did, she hit herself in the head. Oh, it just never gets old. It was priceless. I love her. Her, you know how I set mine up on the table when I go to the store, I do a food haul. Shannon throws hers right over her head. It's so funny. We're saying hello to Zombie Prepper. Love potato cakes. Just can't eat them. Not supposed to eat them. I had potato cakes tonight for my leftover mashed potatoes, Vin. 2 of them. My mom used to make potato cakes. I love potato cakes. As long as you don't put too much milk in it. You know, some people dip it in egg and flour. You know what I do? If I can grab it, I put it right in a pan with some butter. Let it sit like maybe 4 minutes on each side. Boom. Right on a plate for me. With a little bit of salt. And I'm happy just with that. Like I'm telling you, I could eat a potato no matter how you serve it to me. YouTube just started that to make it easier. Then. Hi, Blue Pixie. How are you? Happy New Year. First live after the New Year. She says, hey, yo, hun. Everybody say hello. Thank you very much for coming. You're welcome. It's been tough because it's the first year in 33 years that I wasn't with them. I know. I'm actually sad for you, Brenda. Shoot. Well, they're going to be coming there soon, so you'll get to celebrate. But I feel bad for you. Silent Night. Look at this stranger who's just popping in. Everybody remember Silent Night? Well, I have a lot of new subscribers, so maybe you don't. Silent Night always used to give me the tips on when seeds were going up and, you know, who has discounts on them. Hasn't been around in a hot minute. Happy New Year. Says, hi, everyone. Most likely won't see my gardening for me in 2022. That's okay. You do you, Ed. My son has come down with the sea for the second time and the first time damaged his lungs. I am worried. Now I'm special needs daughter is very sick. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Lots of prayers. That's terrible. They are saying, even if you're vaccinated, you can catch it, or you're giving it to other people, and then you're able to recatch it. It's so confusing. Joe, I've eaten about half of the jar of Reaper hot sauce you sent my mom already. Oh, my goodness. I know. Lots of prayers for Red Road Homestead, everybody. Rock and roll vitamins, A, C, D, C, extra vitamin C. Good for you. Amen, Chris. Cosmic Cultivators. That's awesome. Medium Scott. Thank you, Joe. So sorry to hear that. I know. Isn't that terrible? Zombie Prepper says, Red Road Homestead. I'm praying. I reached my end of the year goal. And now, oh, she's 108 now, Shannon. She was 103. Prayers at Red Road. Peace, love. Commercials help so much. They sure do. But I think, like, I saw one of my own commercials and it was so long, but I didn't have any help setting up myself, like how to do commercials. I don't know. You know what I don't know how to do? I don't know how to do the Amazon affiliate link. I did my taxes. They came out wrong, but then they got redone. That's right now. I'm just trying to make sure I have the commercials set up correctly. So, you know, when you watch the commercials, it does help out, and I would like to get this fixed. So, thank you, Joe. That's all love we sure can use the prayers. Absolutely, Red Road Homestead. Lots of prayers. I'm praying for everyone this year. Seems to be already kicking our butts. Yep. We didn't even get to bring Betty White. Oh, yeah. That was another thing. God bless her. I just watched her like 2 days ago. I read the interview. And then so silliness. Well, she passed away. Sad, but she passed away in her sleep. My pop always used to tell me that's the best way to go. But people apparently on the twit, and I don't have that, were blaming the Time magazine for jinxing her premature death. This world has gone crazy. But I loved her though. She was a great woman and she loved animals. Melody, you try your blend yet? No, I did not. No, I did not. Because I've had zero time for myself because of the holidays and everything. But I'm super excited. I did take it out of the box. And, you know, like I said, it's just been crazy. But I really wanted this. And my son, Jared's girlfriend, Lindsay, got it for me in the red. Because I'm trying to get roosters, collect some roosters for my kitchen. And I have some accents of red. And I thought for me, this would have came in such handy last year. Well, last gardening season. To have smoothies with some protein in it. This is going to be wonderful. Even if the power goes out, all you have to do is just charge it from your phone charger. You get 15 charges, and you can also use it. Boone, I just saw this. You can also use this as a food processor for nuts and stuff. And it gives you a little cord with it. And I'm so happy that, you know, my new daughter, Lindsay, who's beautiful, that's Jared's girlfriend. She's such a sweetheart. She got me exactly what I asked for, just that. And I got them more than they asked for. So I am so happy and cannot wait to use that blend jet too. Not a problem. Have a good night. I'm off your channel. I don't know if Ed just doesn't write a sentence correctly, but you see how sometimes that can seem like there's a problem? Who knows? Take care. Ed. Peace, Ed. Bake a leg. Any tomato plants you want to try this year? Actually, yeah. And why do I have to name it right now? And Joe. Genevieve's basil, darling. I've been under MI Gardner. I'm a-looking. Can I get back to you on that? Because I've been spending some time trying to research some heritage seeds, which I'm going to do a video on that. Maybe I don't need to do a video on it. Heritage seeds basically is seeds that, you know, you could go through smaller companies to get that are like our ancestors used. And some of the things are, you know, hard to get. And then you can grow it and save those seeds. What's his name from... Oh boy, I think I wrote it down. He also talked about it, and I thought it was amazing. Hugh, is it Richards from England? I don't know. I have to go watch this video. Somebody told me about it, but yeah, I want to grow a couple different things, but I'm still looking for that squash. It might be in the pumpkin family that a lot of vegans eat. It's kind of like round but square at the same token, because I need that in my life. I'm still trying to figure out what seed that is. But yeah, I definitely have a particular seed in mind. I just don't have it in this mind right now, Joe. But I definitely will let you know. The weather we had was crazy. Never saw anything like it. Heartbreaking storms. See, Joe's only right over the water from me. And they were unbelievable. Unbelievable storms there. Zombie Prepper, thank you for coming. I hope that you have a great week. Fantastic New Year, and hopefully we'll see you in again on Sunday and watch the videos. But have a great night. I got a pink Berkeley tie-dye dwarf version that I'm excited to try. I'm thinking about trying a few micro tomatoes this year too. Okay. My huge, I'll just say this. Dr. Winchie's is like my favorite, and Kellogg's Breakfast is my favorite. I mean, that's like a given. But if I had to pick a particular tomato that I want to try out this year, I don't have it on the tip of my head. I know what it is. I just can't think of it right now. But I'll let Joe know. Micro tomatoes sound very interesting. I did really teeny tiny. They're like maybe third in line to be known as one of the smallest tomatoes. You get a gazillion of them. But it's best if you keep it somewhere you're going to sit outside because you get a lot. If you pick it when it's not fully ripe, it's got like a sour taste. And then when you get it when it's ripe, it's like eating a piece of candy. I kid you not. And again, I can't think of the name of it, but I grew that, didn't grow it this year. Dwarf and micro, can't wait. Bucket time, laugh out loud. Do you have anybody that's got some Cherokee blood, because you can get heirloom seeds free from them? No. But the heritage seeds, I think he mentioned like a company on there. Even if I can just find one, I want to know that I'm keeping a particular seed like going for generations to come. That's all I was going to say to that. Um, have you ever tried to grow a fig tree at Moonchild? I would love to grow a fig tree because I love fresh figs. Love them. Yeah, shed words. It's cool for those who want to do that, but it's not for me, especially over the next couple of years. I have plans and it wouldn't work for me. Well, there you go, Blue. Blue Pixie. My niece gave me cuttings and they didn't make it. Oh, I have a tree that I need to take a few cuttings from. Oh, can you send me some? Beam me out, Mr. Scott. Oh, I would love to have a fig tree make it here, boy, for sure. Every year is different in the garden. That's why we all mad scientists. That's good. That's really good. Joe from Garden State Gardener. We are all mad scientists figuring it out. No gardener knows it all, but you try to help people that don't know, you know? I mean, I have stuff I screw up on. Pot growing, I'm in. Oh, container pots, hee hee. Yes, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I grew, how many? 26 things. Well, I had 26 pots along also with my garden that contributed to the food. My Kentucky whiskey barrel. So sad that I didn't make it in time to harvest my basil that was back there. But like Shannon said, you can only do what you do. And when you grow 5,226, and I will pin it down to the, exacto, that's what I lost. True Garden, State Gardener. I am not sure if they didn't make it during transport or during transplant, says Boone. It is certainly interesting. Good things to learn, Joe, Garden State Gardener. Amen. We got our first snow and ice last night. Oh, you did? It's already melted. Well, the snow, it all froze back up once it got dark. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, Happy New Year, Country Mama Musings. I'm probably so behind. I'm in the middle of 17 different things, but I wanted to stop in for a few minutes and say hello, hello. Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Everybody's saying hello. I can't. Beam me out, Mr. Scott. Do you have Instagram? I'm not afraid of posting my email. Boone can post my email out. And you can snag my email right from there. Boone, can you post my email? Let me see if I could do this for real fast. Oh, he's going to have me mess up my... Oh, I did it. I screenshotted it. But Boone can still post my email. Let me see. Oh, boy. I'll hook you up if they could, like, send me an email. That'd be awesome. I'm having a fig tree. I'm hoping this year I may get a couple yummy figs. Oh, I wish. I wish. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get down to the bottom. There's like 30 people in here tonight. And I like to acknowledge everyone that comes in. I always do try to do that. So Happy New Year. So we're on Roots with Christy. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Jake and Nunya on the back 20. Christy, sorry about that. Boone. Garden State Gardener, I lost your email address. Said Mennonite Farmhouse. I told you I was listening and watching the chat as I can. She said it, Boone. I need to catch up to your channel for sure. It's been too long. At Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Yeah, I watched a few, but I have to catch up too. But Happy New Year. Sorry. Oy, oy, oy. So our Roots with Christy. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming. There's a lot of people in here. And it feels like you're never, ever going to get to the bottom. The heritage seeds. I will, Joe. I will look into that. That would be great. Jake at Bake-A-Leg and all y'all. It's been a great evening, but got to get going. Have a wonderful. No, wait, what was that? Got to get going. Have a good one. Gear, thank you so much for coming. Like I said, that was a little bit harder to get down to the bottom tonight. Whew. And I will fix some discrepancies that went on with people who should have wrenches. You will get some basil. What? In 2 to 3 weeks, depends on the company shipping them to me. They are ordered. Oh, Joe, you're the best. You saved me last garden season. I don't know what that seed is. It's like, I think it's called tower basil. I bought them and I was like ticked. They were like 4 something a piece. But as the season went on, they did really good. I don't know if anybody has those basil seeds, but I would love to get them. But Genovese is like my all-time favorite basil. Love it. You are the bomb diggity. I would love to grow lemons, but plants. Over in Jersey, someone I know plants the lemons, but then they bring them in once the season changes. Typed it wrong. That's right, Boone. It's called Jake. So our roots, Christy, yes, nice to meet you. I will come visit you. I love when people meet other people. We're all about the love over here. I've never grown tomatoes from seeds and don't have a greenhouse. So when should I start them? I want to do in pots so I can take them to Colorado with us. Okay, Brenda. There you go. That was a good comment. The upcoming videos that are coming out this week is going to bring you along. Can I take a mouthful of like applesauce? I'm going to bring you along step by step. I have these videos that I've done, we're doing, that will bring you along to get ready for gardening season 2022. So no worries. I got you there. Found some blooms and little lemons on my lemon tree today. That's awesome, Nunya. Times traveling email. Oh, that is awesome. I cannot believe that. Thank you so much. Between you and Mr. Scott, and then you're sending me basil seeds. Oh my goodness. Oh, send me a lot because I'm telling you, I blow through Genovese basil. I just love it. But then I stumbled. I had the small basil from M.I. Gardner. Didn't care for it much. But if anybody could figure it out, it was called Tower Basil. It cost me like 4 something a plant. And I didn't, that was back on the Kentucky barrel with the other Genovese basil that I didn't get to in time because of harvesting 5,226 pounds of food. If somebody beat that, I want to shake their hand. And I think even if person won and I lost, I'm okay with that, but they should get recognition, don't you think? Thank you, Gear. Happy New Year. Yeah, I definitely got to catch up on Nunya, Texas. Okay, sounds great. Well, Christy, we're going to use an Italian large leaf. Ooh. Don't get me like hot and bothered on here now tonight. Genovese is wonderful. Yep, it's my fave. But the oranges and grapefruits are so delicious. Oh, well, hello, Joe. How are you? As I'm sucking on some applesauce. 30 people in here tonight. I can barely get to the bottom. Hello, Melody. Better late than never. You're never, ever late here, honey. Everyone say hello to Joe Serrano. He leaves me amazing comments. Sometimes I can get back to them. I think he just wrote me one today, but I didn't get back to it yet because I was kind of busy. See, I'm trying to eat, folks, just like in general. But nonetheless, hey, Happy New Year to Joe. I know I love Joe Serrano. He caught a flaw that I did when I was nervous when I was doing my sauerkraut. And I know I called it something else. You know how I get when I'm overwhelmed, but I think Joe can understand. I don't even think Joe, well, Joe just got in here, Joe Serrano. So Joe, I grew 5,226 pounds of food, my friend. And that wasn't enough for Homestead Aquarius team to win. Do you believe that? So, all those mistakes I was making is because I was so overwhelmed, my friend. Brenda, you will love Voon. Voon will never ask anyone to subscribe to her. She likes it all done organically. So, thank you for that. Brenda said she just subbed to Voon, Child, and Sown Our Roots with Christy. Sown Our Roots with Christy, are you subscribed to me? We just met. Didn't we just meet on New Year's Eve? Listen, I had a very lonely New Year's Eve. I think you might be the only one I remember. Pretty sure I subscribed back. I have it growing in my arrow garden and the leaves are huge. A garden state gardener. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait, Boone. Thank you, Brenda Baker. I think it's sleeting. We are supposed to change from rain to snow around 10. Christy, here in Pennsylvania, it's saying like 4:30, 1 to 3 inches. I don't know. I don't know if I buy it or not because it's been so warm here. 50s, 60s, you know. I do have a row cover on protecting my broccolis and my kohlrabi. No, not my kohlrabis. I have no row cover. I don't even know if I should have a row cover on like Swiss chard, kohlrabi, that type of thing. What is covered is all my broccoli. Which, by the way, this is my first time doing a fall garden. It's like a winter garden, too. I mean, my stuff was blown clear across when we had the tornadoes, but I still managed to plant some stuff for the wintertime. And this is way too easy to do cauliflower, cabbage, and broccoli in the winter, for sure. I feel fine tonight. I'm sweating a lot. That's... Well, that was my grandson. He just texted. I didn't get to see it all, but he said he's feeling better. He's sweating a lot. Oh, my poor little buddy. Gavin, if you're watching, my mom loves you. But if you're on here, you could say hi. He's going to be just fine, my little monkey. Oh, my baby just wrote, my mom. Sorry. Anyway, so I have a row cover over a bunch of broccoli. Spinach is in that bed. I think I left the tendered mustard greens get too big. Does anybody know? Joe? Can tendered mustard greens have really big leaves? Because they're pretty big. I have sugar snap peas under there. So I have bricks holding it down because I need those like things that you push down. I'm just going to go out with a broom and sweep it off. That's what I'm going to do. But I do have an extra row cover, but I don't have it on the carrots or Swiss chard or anything like that. Oh, shut the back door. Did you really? Oh my goodness. So Blue, Bloo, Pixie, wrote me and said, I found a link for Emerald Tower basil. It may help you find one you can get on your side of the pond. Thank you for goodness. Why is it saying I was reconnecting? That is amazing. I will definitely take a look at that when I'm done with the live. Yeah, see, Joe, Garden State Gardener, we need to find that ASAP. Gavin said, I'm watching the stream. I was typing in the chat saying hi. I'm so sorry, Gav, were you? Mom, I'm at 30 people in here. Gavin was one of my biggest supporters. And Gavin helped me with my channel name for... Everybody says, where did you get your channel name from? And I say it all the time. I went for something funny instead of break a leg, bake a leg for bacon. And Gavin said, and let's dig it. And then I added Homestead onto it. But Gavin has been a trooper in my corner for my mom when it comes to YouTube. My two sons support me really well when it comes to YouTube. But not my daughter so much. But I did not see Gavin in here. Did I miss something? Yeah, please forgive Mel. Don't want you to think I'm finicky. No, I just know I make mistakes when I speak. Happy New Year to everyone. Oh, there she is. I just talked about you earlier. I said she's probably mad at me because I didn't make her pineapple upside down cake. But I'm going to make it. It's just been stuff going on and my grandson not feeling well and you know what to say. And yeah, so I will get to it. I promise, Mama. Hello, Brenda Baker. Mennonite Farmhouse. Happy New Year's. It's not funny. This is my first live of 2022. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Not looking forward to seeing snow when I wake up, especially when I just went to Florida for 4 days. I know. Lucky you. I saw that. I don't know though if you think we're going to get it, Joe. I'm not really sure. At Joe Serrano, just subscribed to you. Nice to meet you. I'm pretty sure I met Sewn Our Roots with Christy New Year's Eve when I spent it completely by myself for the first time ever in my entire life. So, yep. No doubt, Joe. Thank you. It's Sewn Our Roots with Christy. It was 10 last night with the wind chill 3 in Oklahoma, and it's 21 now and the wind chill 15. Uh-oh, Brenda. Think you might all be sending it down here. She says, yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting to know Christy a lot. Like I said, I was in Willow Groves live New Year's Eve early, and then we went over, I can't remember the channel name, can't think right now, but we went over to another channel and we played In the Hot Seat, which I think I'd like to get that game. You just have, that was fun. Anyway, and then he and his wife went karaoke on his channel. So, yeah, I didn't do much of anything for New Year's Eve. So, we are growing lettuce under old windows, which I think is amazing. That is amazing. I wanted to do that. I wanted to hit my neighbor up that's diagonal over here because he had a bunch of windows. And just the growing season for Shed Wars kept me so busy that I lost out on some windows, for sure. My mustard greens are like a normal size. Laugh out loud. They look good. So you're saying I'm maybe a little late because my mustard greens are, they're like pretty tall. Mustard greens should small and tender. Well, that's the ones I grew. They say tendered mustard greens, but didn't say small. Well, worst case scenario, if I lost it, that's okay because it's keeping that part of the bed covered. It's under a cover. I didn't taste one to see if it tasted bitter or not. You keep that up there, Brenda Baker. That is awesome. Do you have a video of that Mennonite farmhouse? What was it? I was just messaging you to let you know to check your email. So, and I know that my watch told me. It was funny. I have the Fitbit watch on. I don't have the one from my phone on. You is quick. No, I don't, Advoon. I don't want it, Jake. So here it comes at none. You text us on the back 20. I love that channel name. Oh, Brenda's going to send the cold weather your way. Oh boy, here we go. We'll have to see if we get it or not. Tender green mustard leaves can grow pretty large. Is that good or bad, Joe? Because I wanted to try it. Yeah, Blue Pixie, she's very, very nice. Very nice. She even did my crazy cookie challenge, and we like barely even knew each other. And I went back in and I watched it. And thank you to anyone that just decided they wanted to do a crazy cookie. I just figured it would help for us who needed to get our cookies done and just see if you could come up with a crazy cookie. Cosmic Cultivators, they nailed that out of the park. Couple different cookies. Would rather pick a little earlier. Yeah, probably. That's all right. No return to sender. Yes, he was here. Oh, I missed some. Gab, if you're still here. I got ripened red tomatoes hanging in my dry cellar. Nice. Garden State Gardener putting lights together and listening. Can't wait to get plants started. Oh, yes. I cannot wait for Huga. Joe, how did I not win that? Me, of all people. I would have loved to have won something like that. Did y'all hear Huga won the grow light station from Garden State Gardener? Oh my gosh, I would have been screaming from a mountaintop. True story. I'm on the other side of the state of PA from Melody. Yeah, Mennonite farmhouse. How's your weather there right now? Funny Jake, send it east. Just sub Blue Pixie. Okay, let's see. I shoveled snow on the 1st. It was nice and fluffy, easy to shovel. That's good when it's nice. Pineapple upside down cake. Those are good. My Aunt Josephine used to make them in the tube pan. So good. I'm not going to make it in the tube pan. Mama Judith said I could just make it in a regular cake pan. So I think that's what I'm going to do. She sent me a recipe. And unfortunately, I was going to make it for the holiday. But I was like swamped. Homestead Aquarius is in the house. At Sewn Our Roots with Christy. One again. One again for the lady picking up everyone in sight. Y'all help the lady out here. Hey, I got her first, okay? And everybody's picking her up over here. No worries with that. Ran for over 15 years, so I figured may as well. I fell out. Send it back to... Thank you at Homestead Aquarius. Brenda Baker. Homestead Aquarius. Okay, everybody saying hello now. Say hello, everyone, to Homestead Aquarius Robert, my captain from Shed Wars. Your 5,000... Oh, you got the number wrong. Your 5,237 pounds got us very close to winning, but in the end, John barely won. But everyone in Shed Wars won as a team. Both teams, one mission. So true. But you got my number wrong. You get a little bit higher. What did I say? I was 5,200, and I don't know. It's in my thing. But anyway, yeah, a lot of work. A big leg and let's dig it. Yes, ma'am. We did meet a few days ago. Glad to meet you. Happy to be part of your community. Christy, I know that was awesome. And then I saw your message like right away, and then I wrote back. So yeah, I think me and Christy are going to go very far. I'll give her the lowdown, the scoop. Trust me when I tell you. Mona says, hello, Robert, at Homestead Aquarius. Melody, have you ever grown tree collards? I have not. I have had to make 4 batches of those. They've become adored, and Tanny demands them for lunchbox for work. Oh my goodness, I bet. Did you see his Peter meter? Oh my goodness. Mona saying hello to Joe Serrano. We'll have another Burpee Grow Light giveaway next Thanksgiving. Oh, I gotta wait that long. Yeah, you know, I use 2 Target lights with grow lights on them. So, and because I don't, if I was to buy lights off of Amazon, I would need somebody that's got some knowledge about the lights before I go spending money, that's for sure. I'm a good gardener. I don't know so much about the lights. It's 35 with 16-mile-an-hour winds. Uh-oh, Mennonite. That means it's going to be coming here. Hello, Mona. Hope you had a great New Year's. GSG rocks. He sure does. We had 3 inches of rain last week. Yeah, I know. Same here. Thank you all for the support. Christy, you are so welcome. Hey, yo, Robert. How you doing, hon? Hope you've had a wonderful Christmas, New Year's at Homestead Aquarius. And a troll. Yes, thank you. Hope you did too. Troll. Right, Brenda? Hey, Nunya. Troll alert. Good job, mods. Peace, love, happiness to all. See you later, Melody. Mwah! Cosmic Cultivators. Love you. But you already know that. I think me and Cosmic Cultivators and like a Boon Child are going to end up being friends for life. Have a great night. And again, Happy New Year. Brenda says, hello at Hygie Homestead. Atuga. Night of Cosmic Cultivators. Everybody saying good night to Cosmic Cultivators. Gotta run, guys. Stay safe out there at Nunya on the back 20. You guys are amazing. I love how Robert comes in at the tail end. But I can pretty much guarantee he was in here creeping and listening and lurking because that's just, you know, what he does. Anyway. Oh, I made it to the bottom. I made it to the bottom. Oh, good night, Jake. Oh, my eyes are just wackadoodle tonight. Left fell out his phone. Oh, my goodness, I know. And I promise, Brenda, I will fix that. And Miss Andale, for sure. As soon as my live becomes available, I will absolutely fix it to make sure you have the wrench. Good night, everyone. Blessings all. Thank you, Miss Andale, who I love to pieces. And look what's sitting here. Isn't that just a coinky dink? There it is. The Land of Plenty. Andale Homestead. I love her sticker. But I'm going to be getting stickers made and, you know, try to get this train rolling. But love you, Ann. Happy New Year's. Yeah, Homestead Aquarius. He goes, that's what I do. Well, maybe you need to get another hobby. Stop lurking. Garden State Gardener says, at Hygie Homestead, so awesome. I love the lights. Put a board down, like I said in the subscription video, and buy some heat mats. It's golden. That is true. That is so true. So true. But I am getting ready. Good night, Ann. Let me say, Nunya, Texas. Good night, Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Happy New Year. Grow bulb recommendation. GE lighting grow. Beam me out, Mr. Scott. Didn't Boone just give you my email? Email me with whatever you want. I'll take a look at it, I promise. Sometimes. Pretty sticker. I know, beautiful sticker. I need to find somebody that can do stickers because my girl, Indiana Backyard Gardener, who's been taking a serious break off of YouTube, was going to do my stickers. And I checked in on her to make sure she's okay and whatnot. So, you know, she was going to do my stickers. XOXO. Love you too. Have a good night. Okay, I'll send you a mail about the bulbs. Thank you. I think I'm honestly at the bottom. So, like I said, lots going on. I have the book. You're all going to get lots of videos. We're going to be talking about Shed Wars. What did I think of it? You know, you kind of already know that I have to do me. I have to get moved in here. Seriously, folks. Before I lose my stuff in storage, that's going to be a big problem right there. But, yeah, so what's coming out, the content for 2022 is I'm going to be bringing you all along when I discuss the seeds from last year and how do I think I was able to grow that much amount of food. Okay. The seeds to start the second week of January's video. And let me see. I'm looking into trying to get the heritage, see if I can find like a heritage seed or two. That Hugh Richards from England recommended because I think that's fantastic. It's a seed with a history. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, I don't know. That's going to take me some research. But if I can find at least one or two heritage seeds, I will feel like I was able to do something for future generations. That's the goal behind that. But lots of stuff coming up. 2 ingredient biscuits. I'm going to make my homemade bagels because my friend who bought me this, I did a video on, also bought me the bagel cutter. And I make amazing bagels. What else? I'm still doing the wood burning stove. Each part, I'll just upload it. Just lots of stuff. The vault seeds. You know, like I said, gardening A to Z. So that was my New Year's resolution. That was to be honest tonight. Tell you all what's going on in my life. And, you know, so the video of what would I do different as far as a brand new garden is concerned, stay tuned for that. I think the next video is coming out of what to do before you start your seeds. So stay tuned for that. But I love you all. I'm super excited that we're in 2022. I was hoping it would be better, but, you know, I'm worried about my grandson. You know, I need my grandson to feel better. I'm trying to keep myself healthy. I'm with you all in prayer. People that were in here, my thoughts and prayers are with you. Anyone that watches this afterwards and is not well, my thoughts and prayers are with you. And this is a great community. Love you all to pieces. Lots of people in here tonight. That was awesome. And 42 thumbs up. So if you watch this after the fact, let's see if we can get these thumbs up to like 100. I usually do go with the playbacks. But anyway, I love you. I'm starving. I've been so busy over the holiday that I didn't even get to eat any panettone, and that's what I'm going to cut and let my dogs out because it's been so sloppy a mess here. And yeah, I guess we'll have to wait to see if we get the snow they're calling for at 4 o'clock tonight. But I love you all. Stay tuned to the channel. Please watch the commercials. It really, really helps out. And if you want to learn and grow, stay with me. I got you. These are amazing. Boone, I love you. Each and every one of you for coming in. You're all that. Miss Andel, I will fix the situation. Same with Brenda. I will fix that as well. And, yeah. Oh, Il Karen just came in. Very easy, a little pricey, but so easy. Oh, my goodness. Those are so cute. Aren't they cute? Sorry that it's coming in late. I'm so sorry. I have a vintage potato ricer. That's awesome. I just got mine. Praying for your grandson and you as well. Christy, thank you so much. Christy, do you have Instagram? If you do, you can find me right on Instagram. Have an awesome one, hon. Blue, you're awesome. Thank you for that link. That was really cool. Right during live, I was able to get it right over my watch or all that. And Joe needs to know anything because Garden State Gardener, Mr. Joe, is just amazing. Joe, I'll get back to you on that tomato comment. So our roots with Christy enjoyed y'all. I did too. We had fun. Mennonite Farmhouse. It was awesome. Wait, what? Who just did that? Lisa. Lisa just did a super chat for $9.99. Miss Lisa. Live out loud, you're welcome, hon. Research and lists is my superpower. Awesome. Do you have Instagram? Because that would be great. Okay, will do. I don't use my Insta very much. I do Facebook, same name. I don't do Facebook. I just can't. You said it must have Huggles. Woot woot at Yogi Hollow Farm, says Boone. Yogi, you didn't have to do that, doll face. I just love you to pieces. But yeah, that's the other big thing for me too. So if you didn't know, I had an accident and this is like wrecking my whole life. It's affecting how I eat. And yeah, I don't have to have like a computer fund anymore. Any super chats I get, I'm putting it all in the pot to get this fixed. So that's that. But I love you, Lisa. You're the bomb diggity. You did not have to do that. My last one, Melody, had to do it. Oh, I just love her. Too much. She's too funny. God, I hear that a lot about Facebook. I know. It really is, girl. Just go on Instagram. It's Lisa will tell you. Instagram's so much better. Yep, I'm following you on Insta. I stalk everyone I love on everywhere level. I'm still have to upload like pictures and from the holiday and everything. Did I just see LP? Sorry, I've had you playing, but haven't been able to chat. Happy New Year. Hi, LP. Yeah, how about that number, huh? What did I say it was again? 5,236 pounds of food. Pretty sure that's it. You'll see it in the video. But I hope you have a wonderful New Year, LP. And yeah, this is pretty awesome. No crap, I didn't have to do it, but guess what? I did. I know. You're going to get it. No, I'm just kidding, Lisa. I love you to pieces, and you know it. You rock the garden, Melody. Thank you, Voon. I appreciate it. Hello and Happy New Year, everyone, says LP. So on that note, and Lisa with her $9.99 super chat from Yogi Hollow Farm, who's getting super duper close, my friends, to, you know, a huge milestone. If you can go over, check out her number, subscribe, like, watch 3 videos, give her a thumbs up, because that is my girl, and I would greatly appreciate it. I like to support someone that I dearly love, and Lisa would be one of them. But I support everyone that comes in here. When you come in here for a live on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock, we share your link out to show you love, and that's how I say, so you get love, but you know that's free to get subscribers. But anyway, that's how we do it over here. On that note, this skinny chick over here is so hungry that I'm going to hop off. I'm really, cross your fingers for my grandson and for me. I need all the love, blessings, and prayers, and so does my grandson. I don't want him to be scared. He's young. He's healthy. I think that he'll be okay. And I'm just mad at myself that I missed him in here because he's always been my little monkey. And he's not little anymore. He towers over his mom. But lots of prayers for Gavin and for my daughter's family. Hopefully it don't spread through the whole house. And yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you for letting me vent. Is that what that was? Or me just speaking the truth? So, lots of videos coming out. And I love you all. I hope that you had a fantastic New Year's Eve. And I hope you have a wonderful 2022. I got to get used to saying that, really. That's so weird. But I guess I'll see you throughout the week. And I will see you next Sunday. So on that note, I guess I'll just hold up my thing so I can end this. But bye, everyone. Love you, pieces. I'm only 14 minutes over my 2 hours. But love you all. I'll see you next Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern. God bless. Stay safe and healthy.